Are we live?
We're on our way.
Are we live?
All right.
Are we live? Yes! Hello, everyone. I'm Ricky Ziegelman.
And I'm Hayden Anderson.
And we are the founders at Harp Theatricals.
Which is Hayden and Ricky Productions.
We're a New York City-based theater company dedicated to producing new and original work that is reflective of the social and political climate.
Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's premiere of Group. After a year of producing 7 virtual shows, this show has been so awesome to work on because it was actually written to be performed right here on Zoom.
Yes, it's been so cool to work on something that's been written for the virtual realm after working with Zoom and all the intricacies that we've all come to know and love.
Don't I know it? We have been developing this play since early conversations in October with our wonderful collaborators, Sarah, Shelby, and Keira. And together we have created such a true dream team.
Yes, we've loved working with everybody. A lot of us went to college together, so it's been really cool catching up with everybody. But it's been nice to make some new friends too.
Yes, absolutely. And as we do with all of our shows, while tonight's performance is free of charge, there is a $5 suggested donation to the National Alliance on Mental Health, which is the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization dedicated to building better lives for millions of Americans affected by mental illness.
May is actually Mental Health Awareness Month, so until the 31st, NAMI is doubling all donations up to $150,000. So please donate. You can either donate at the description below or on our website, harptheatricals.com.
Yes, please donate. And after you make your donation, you can check out and purchase some of our Harp merch on our website so you can sport shirts like these.
Yes, I think that's all for now. Enjoy the show, and we'll see you all after. Bye!
Bye!
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Hey.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Morgan.
Hey.
How's everyone going?
All right.
Oh, well.
Hi. Good. Yeah.
Good, good. Okay, so anyone feel like kicking things off? All right, well, maybe we could get a little rose and thorn thing going. Morgan, could you start us off?
Sure. I guess the rose of my day would be the breakfast sandwich I ate. It had avocado, a tofu scrambled cheese, tomato, and a hash brown inside. That was pretty good. And my thorn, can I think about it and maybe come back to me?
Sure. Izzie?
Hi. So my thorn would probably be getting rejected by this one trainer at my gym. I asked him to meet for drinks and he told me he had AA and he couldn't go. And then he sent me a screenshot of our conversation that was like clearly meant for someone else with the message, bro, WTF. So that sucked. I guess my rose would be finally getting a laser hair removal appointment after like 6 months of trying.
Okay, well, a lot to unpack there. Maybe we can dig into it later. Simon?
My rose would be, absolutely crushing a presentation at work today. Like, I'm pretty sure it was promotion worthy. My thorn would be, I don't know. I had like a breakfast sandwich that wasn't very good today, but Caesar made it. So I'll just make it myself next time.
Okay, well, maybe you'd want to pick a different thorn.
Maybe my thorn was I woke up in a weird position. I had a numb arm all day.
All right. Okay, Beth?
Actually, I think I figured out my thorn.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
My thorn was getting written up at work for a dress code violation.
Do you want to say what the violation was?
Yeah. I was wearing my Navy Grandpa t-shirt and a lady saw it and went ballistic on me for mocking the brave servicemen and women who risk their lives for my freedom to be a commie punk idiot. Her words, not mine. Anyway, my manager made me go home and change, and I lost an hour of pay, so that blew.
Wow, fuck that.
Yeah.
I think we should talk about that more, but let's give Beth her chance to share.
Yeah, so my Rose was getting into a soul cycle class with this guy I've been talking to who is a really coveted instructor there. My Thorn was getting to the class and finding out he was out for the week on his honeymoon. So yeah.
Okay, well, look at how much we were able to mine from such a simple exercise. Does anyone want to talk more about what they brought up?
I wouldn't mind sharing.
Yes, please do.
I've been thinking of quitting this job, and this was kind of the last straw for me. I can sling latte art literally anywhere, and it doesn't make sense to stay at a place anymore when the manager just wants to cater to every angry boomer that walks through the door. But I need a backup until I find something else. And I know that people sell used socks and underwear and stuff for like a lot of money.
Oh, were you looking for feedback on that?
I guess my mind's pretty made up.
Does anyone have any particularly strong feelings about Morgan's new venture?
I'm all for it. I actually did sell my panties for a while, but I didn't strategize and ended up running all of my favorite pairs in a week and a half. So you should go to Target or something and get some really cheap underwear to use just for this. Well, in my experience, I didn't care. They didn't care about how nice the panties were, but it was all about the odor and the texture.
Noted. That was really helpful, Beth.
Morgan, I'm getting a mind read that you don't feel like you have other financial options. Is that right?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to like ask your parents for a buffer for a couple weeks until you get back on your feet?
No, they would never give me money. That conversation would spark a fight immediately.
Do you want to say what might come up if you ask them for money?
My dad would tell me I'm a parasite and bring up the brake pads he helped me replace like 6 years ago. And my mom would probably start crying and lock herself in her room for 36 hours.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, they're not the most down-to-earth people.
If you were my kid, I'd give you money till you got on your feet.
Simon, how are you feeling toward Morgan?
Protective? I think it sucks they're dealing with this by themselves.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I wish you were my dad. Even though you're the same age as me, I feel like if the right science is progressing, that wouldn't be too weird of a concept in the next decade or two.
No Jordan this week?
I haven't heard from him. Let me check my email. No messages. He could just be running late. How does it feel for everyone about that?
Fine. I just hope everything's okay.
Yeah, I would hate to see him quit after 1 week.
And how would you feel if he did?
Probably like it was something we did.
Heads up would have been courteous.
Does it bother you that he hasn't emailed Simon?
I mean, not terribly, but I do appreciate when people give notice that they're not going to show.
His energy was off from the get-go. I'm not surprised at all.
Do you want to say more?
Didn't anyone feel it?
No.
Oh, he seemed fine.
I thought he was great.
No, I didn't get that.
Well, did anything tangible happen in the group that you can point to?
I thought it was strange that he basically binged She-Sits the whole time.
Do you want to say why?
It was gross. The way he shoved them into his mouth. I mean, I will say, though, that there was something kind of carnal about it.
carnal.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just picturing him in my head.
I don't feel great talking about him like this when he could show up at any minute.
Yeah, agreed.
Really? I think it's freeing to be able to talk about our first impressions.
Maybe for you, but I think the rest of us are uncomfortable.
Okay, so maybe we pause for now until we have a firmer idea of whether he's coming or not today.
Well, do we have to tell him now that we talked about him?
Maybe not so explicitly, but it could be helpful to let him know that you were thinking about him, what you were assuming about his absence. Maybe give him a chance to prove those assumptions right or wrong.
Morgan, your costume seems incomplete today. Is there a reason why?
Just felt lazy, I guess.
I really liked the creepy Snow White thing you did last week.
Thanks.
Simon, how are you feeling toward Morgan right now?
Concerned, I guess. It's not like them to be this casual.
Thank you. I'm okay. It's nothing to worry about. Just dealing with family stuff that's pretty draining.
Anything you want to share with us?
Yeah, I can. It's my stupid brother.
The Civil War guy?
Yeah, the Civil War guy. He and his girlfriend invited me to the gender reveal party for their baby, and I just can't find a way to tell them to read the room.
What if you straight up said, read the room, Doug? Or is his name Doug? I forget.
Dylan, different name, but has the same vibe. I do want to be more forceful about it, but I just got them to understand pronouns. I guess saying they understand pronouns is a little too generous, but at least they use the right ones for me now. I have this fear that they'll take a million steps backwards if I argue with them over this stupid party. Like, if they're tolerant of me and my, quote, lifestyle, unquote, then I have to reciprocate and cheer them on when they start a freaking forest fire with their confetti bombs. I think that's what hurts the most. They only have to tolerate me, and I have to celebrate them.
That's bullshit.
Izzie, you're having a pretty strong reaction.
Yeah, I mean, their world is supposed to expand, right? To include new definitions of gender and all around humanness. But it seems like they're holding on to their narrow view and just tacking on a doggy door so you can come in and out, rather than building a new room onto the house. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, actually it does.
What's the feeling?
I just feel protective of Morgan, of you, I think. So I don't want to see you forced into a situation that, I don't know, makes you have to prove your existence deserves respect.
Thanks. Means a lot.
What if you had an anti-gender reveal party for yourself? They give you the invite to their gender reveal and you hand them an invitation to yours at the same time.
That, actually, Beth, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, and you can have targets set up pink and blue onesies and people can just shoot flaming arrows at them. And then people can just cut the cake and the interior frosting will be black or green or something like that.
I wish I had a family that would get that kind of joke. I mean, Dylan was my best friend my whole childhood. I didn't think there was a world that existed where something could come between us. He had a nickel face, for God's sake, and I supported him. I even got a wraparound leather bracelet in solidarity. That is a lifestyle that is way harder to come to terms with than being non-binary.
I love that we are diving right into the work today. I want to make sure we're all here and present for tackling these big subjects. Can the group hold space for something new?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, great. We're going to start by trying to get everyone centered in the room, okay? The Zoom room, if you will. I would like you all to close your eyes or find a spot on the ground that you can focus on. Sit up in your chair so your head is floating above your shoulders. Take a deep breath in Feel the breath in your belly. Really make room for the breath. Feel your feet on the floor and your butt in the chair. Thoughts may come to you, but try to let them fall away. Just let any thoughts that come to you just fall away. Allow energy to come down around your heart. Let anything from outside of the room fall away. Take a few more deep breaths. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes and slowly raise your gaze. Maybe take the time to say hi to one another or just say each other's names. I know it's hard over Zoom, but try to make eye contact with the other members. Once you feel here and present, you can say, I'm here. If you still have a distraction outside of the room, let us know and we will try to undo it.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Great. So let's jump right back in.
Sorry, everyone. I'm just gonna go take care of that real quick.
All right. Well, let's get back to it, and Beth will rejoin when she's ready. Is it because I tried something new? Did you all hate the exercise? Did it disrupt the flow?
No, I found it relaxing.
Yeah, I feel more present than when we started.
Yeah, totally. I thought it was meditative.
Okay, good.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Not a problem, Beth. We were all just admiring the exercise in silence.
Oh, great. Okay.
I have some information.
Simon, great. Come on in.
My partner Caesar and I, we got into a huge argument yesterday, and sometimes I feel like he doesn't fundamentally understand me. We're going on a trip upstate later this week, and I like to have things planned out. It eases my anxiety to have a plan and feel prepared. And he started teasing me about being uptight, which was really upsetting because I'm actually really fun. I'm really fun. I know how to have a good time. But I found his joking hurtful. And he was like, see, you're proving my point. You can't even take a joke. I would appreciate the joke if it was actually funny, Caesar. Okay, God.
Simon, I hear you saying that you feel like your partner doesn't understand you and you feel judged for being yourself when you're with him. Do I get you?
Yes.
How does it feel to be understood by Izzie?
Good.
And how does it feel to confirm you understood him?
Good. I feel connected. I've always felt a strong connection to Simon.
I found myself like trying to change for Caesar, like this sweater, for example. I'm wearing a casual cotton in a group of people for therapy, of all things. I might as well be in my pajamas. No offense, Morgan.
They're not pajamas.
You know what I mean?
This is a $300 suit, actually.
I think what Simon was trying to say is that
Izzie, let Simon speak for himself.
Simon, I'm getting a mind read that you think my cosplay is stupid. Is that true?
No.
Do you believe him?
No.
How does it feel to not be believed?
Sad. If I really think about it, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of your ability to totally be yourself and be confident and free.
I can join you in being jealous of Morgan's ability to be confident and authentic. As an empath and a people pleaser, I feel like I'm always adjusting to what I think people want from me. Like I would do anything to get someone to like me. And sometimes it feels like I don't really know who I am.
Morgan, how do you feel about the feedback you're getting from Izzie and Simon? that you are confident and not afraid to be yourself.
Misunderstood.
What about it makes you feel misunderstood?
I'm not confident and I hate who I am. I was actually going to join you, Simon, in feeling judged by my loved ones for who I am. That's why I spend most of my time dressing up as other people, escaping into these characters. And don't get me wrong, I love cosplay and I love doing this. It's been a tool for me to discover parts of myself, but it's also been a tool to run from other parts. I kind of let the character guide how I feel about myself. So if I want to feel powerful, I go for a character that matches what I'm trying to feel. So like maybe I wear Joan of Arc armor I got, or I don't know, I guess a suit even makes me feel powerful. But the separation between the performance of power and the actual feeling of power is always there.
So you have a block from cosplaying yourself.
Yeah, you could put it that way.
And how do you feel about that?
Sad, lonely, like there's no one in the world that actually knows me. Not even me.
I can join you, Morgan, in developing tools. I guess that keep me from knowing myself, really.
Beth, what is your version?
It goes back as far as I can remember. My first boyfriend was in kindergarten, Mac, and he had red hair and a sailboat eye patch. And you know, I don't think I've been single for more than a few months my whole life since then. And I've always told myself that each relationship taught me something and helped me grow. And I think that's true. And I think they did. But I also think if I was with someone, I didn't even have to just be with myself, not even in my own mind. So they were always there. And that made me feel in control. And when I'm alone, I feel like I'm just floating aimlessly. Like right now, I just feel like I'm just floating.
Beth, I hear you say that being in a relationship helped you feel a sense of control and kept you from having to get to know yourself. Am I getting you?
Yes.
Do you believe her?
Yes.
How does it feel to be picked up, Beth?
Good.
I have a question.
Hang on. How does it feel to get Beth?
Shit, sorry. Right, good. It feels good.
That's okay, Izzie. We're all learning all the time. Now you had a question for Beth.
A curiosity, yes. Is there anything you've discovered about yourself in here that's just for you?
I guess sometimes this kind of dark clouds comes over me and I start to feel tense and like I want to run away. And I think staying in the group forces me to reject that inherent flight response to my own feelings and analyzing my experiences. But I think there's also a fight response to community.
Can you say more about that?
I guess I'm just kind of a person of action, and being in a community of people that I can't control or be controlled by is challenging. I don't want to be mean.
I think you should feel comfortable saying what's on your mind.
Okay. I just, I don't really get what everyone's problems are. Like, Simon, what were you saying? Your boyfriend thinks you're boring or what, a control freak? That seems pretty fixable. And Morgan, your brother's being transphobic? Cut him off. And Izzie, I don't even know what your deal is. Did you just kind of mirror other people's thoughts back at them instead of actually saying anything interesting? Like, really, it sounds like you're all just inventing baggage for yourself. Then we all just skirt the real issues, the reasons we're here, the reasons we thought we needed help to begin with, in favor of what bland water cooler conversation that doesn't expose anything about ourselves. I want to be exposed, but you're all too boring. You're all clucked into so many layers of insecurities to even remotely expose yourselves.
That wasn't even the question.
Fine. I discovered that I like what I can get from people, but I don't like people in general.
You don't give anyone a chance. Like Jordan, you judged him immediately on the Cheetos he was eating or whatever. Okay, but you didn't get to know him. Did you even listen to what he was saying? To what any of us have said this whole time?
Tell me what's wrong with you.
Selma, do you want to
lean in?
What?
Answer her. I think this would be a good exercise for you.
I don't feel comfortable. This also feels like against the rules of the conversation format.
When you know the rules well enough, Izzie, you can break them, like in jazz. So go on, answer her.
Okay. I want to fuck Simon. I can't stop thinking about it, like fantasizing about it. And we've been talking outside of group. I found his Instagram and DM'd him, and we've been like pen pals. And Simon, I guess I should speak directly to you. You're nice to me and a good listener. And I think you're making a mistake with Caesar. I don't think he makes you happy. I don't think he gets you. But I don't know, like, because we get each other. And I feel like you see me, and I'm getting a mind read that you see me and that you feel it too.
Izzie, I'm shocked. You've broken a rule. You're not ready for jazz. I don't think it's lost on the group that you're very fond of rules.
I am.
Well, what pushed you over the edge to break the rules in here?
Am I in trouble?
I don't know. Are you?
I just, there's something about the digital world that makes it feel less real. Like if I did it online, then it would never come up here. And can you just tell me if I'm in trouble?
I'd like to give Simon the opportunity to respond.
Izzie, I think you're. No, sorry. I don't feel that. I like talking to you, and I know it's against the rules or whatever. So there's this kind of like fun, forbidden thing, but I love my husband, and I know I complain about him, but that's just how marriage works. I'm sorry if I gave you the wrong idea.
Great. Thank you, Simon. Izzie, I don't think that disengaging is the right answer.
She was just humiliated.
Yes, well, in person, we would process this together. There would be no escape.
I think we should all just cut each other some slack. Except maybe Beth, who brought this whole fog onto us.
I'm used to being blamed. Don't worry, everyone.
Yeah, great. Play the victim. Don't take any responsibility for your actions.
I feel really sick.
Okay, great. That's a good way to get us back on track. What are you feeling exactly?
I want to throw up. My stomach hurts really bad, and I'm sweating.
Can you close your eyes and focus in on the pain? Where is it in your body?
I told you my stomach hurts.
Right, but is it in your abdomen, your appendix, your bowel?
Like right below my sternum? Maybe my chest hurts too. Oh my God, I can't breathe.
Simon, it sounds like you're panicking. What is making you panic?
I don't know.
You could manage to describe the feeling.
I'm going to shit my pants.
I'm sorry. I had to barf for 2 seconds.
This is batshit crazy. I mean, Bess, what the fuck? And Selma, you've lost control. And does anyone give a shit about Jordan? Like, have we forgotten that one of us is missing?
Morgan, what makes you think that I've lost control?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because half of us are shitting and barfing and weirdly horny. Like, what is happening?
I'm not horny.
I might be. A little bit. Come on, this at least brought something up for people.
Yeah, Izzie's lunch.
Okay, don't be gross.
You can't just stoke conflict and then act like your work is done.
Morgan, why don't you use I feel statements rather than you statements?
I feel that Beth is an instigator and I want to kick her out of the group. Tribal council style, extinguish her tiki torch or whatever.
And Beth?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm a paying client. Selma can't just get rid of me.
Is that true?
If the group wanted a member to leave unanimously, well, maybe there could be a suggestion of departure, but I'd much rather work through this conflict in the group.
What is there to say? These bitches hate me.
Don't call me a bitch.
Okay, what will you prefer then?
Oh, I don't know. Cum slut.
Whatever, Morgan.
You've created this world where none of us can call you out on anything. If we do, then you're all, everyone always blames me. I'm the worst person in the world, blah, blah, blah. It's impossible to have a productive conversation.
That's how I feel. Am I not supposed to share how I feel?
That's not how you feel, though. My guess is you feel embarrassed or feel bad, so you create this wall where you start to beat yourself up so no one can criticize you. But it keeps people on the outside.
It's not like anyone actually wants to be on the inside. Come on. Let's not pretend to be warm and fuzzy, cozy BFFs. People don't like me for me. They like me for what I can give them. They like my mask. And we all have a role here, don't we? And I'm clearly the funny, hot one that makes everyone uncomfortable. Why would we change that now?
I'm sorry you feel that way about yourself. That's not how I feel about you. I would actually prefer to see you outside of your role as a person and not like through the lens of other people, which seems to be the only way you can talk about yourself. If you want to be distant and aloof and mysterious and rude, I guess that's fine, but it's pretty disingenuous to assume that none of us care about you or want to know you better. In fact, I take offense to that. It's daunting coming in here and sharing every week. And for that to mean nothing to you, fuck you.
Is any of that ringing true for you, Beth?
Yes, actually. I don't think I've ever realized that doing that affected anyone but me. Morgan, I'm sorry. You're a good person and I didn't mean to disrespect you. Is this what embarrassment feels like?
Remember, there is intimacy in conflict.
Hi, I'm sorry. Conflict just does a number on my bowels.
Beth, will you authorize me to work with you for just a moment?
Sure.
Are you centered?
I think so.
Okay, well, let's be sure. Take a few deep breaths. Feel your feet planted on the floor. Really feel your butt in the chair. Okay, Beth, I hear you saying you want to be exposed. You want to be raw, gritty, sexy. You want your problems to be sexy.
I didn't say sexy, but I guess that's true in a way. I don't want it to feel all so mundane. I have a sore hip and I'm coming in to get a stretch. My stuff is bigger than that. My stuff needs like open-hearted surgery.
So then what is something raw? Be real with us if you want us to be real with you. Push us there.
I don't know.
Come on, Beth, take us there.
She doesn't want to.
Izzie, please. I am working with Beth right now.
Okay. I know I dress like and come across like a wild feminist, sex positive, free spirited, but I don't think that's me. Not the sex part. I love sex. I live for sex. But if I like really look inward, I want to live my life like I'm a 1950s housewife. I want to be held down physically and figuratively. And I want someone to slap my ass and demand hot dinner to be ready by the time they get home from work, or I have to sleep on the hard teak wood floor. I want to be made to feel like nothing more than a sexy piece of furniture. Like a 1950s retro Acapulco rope bucket chair. I want to be owned. I don't want to be my own person. The idea of all that freedom is just suffocating.
That is what I am talking about. That is the work I am talking about, you guys. Yes. Thank you, Beth. Let's keep up this momentum. Don't leave her hanging.
Beth, I hear you saying that you feel suffocated by the idea of having freedom. Is that true? Yes or no?
Yes.
I can actually join you, Beth. I'm terrified of how much freedom I have and the unknown.
What are you telling yourself that scares you about the unknown?
That something bad is looming. I think it's just that there was this time that I can remember, a small part of my childhood that I can remember, where I was truly happy. I thought I would live forever. I thought my parents would live forever. For my first 7 years in the world, I was really fortunate to not know pain beyond like scraping my knee. And then my mom got remarried and that bubble just fucking shattered. Like, I don't blame my mom. Like, how is she to know? The beginning of their marriage, me and my stepdad were really close. And I loved him like a dad, and I trusted him completely. And that made everything so much worse in the end. But if someone you trust with everything can hurt you so bad, how can you trust anyone really? It's really hard to trust anyone. And now there's this hole in my memory where my childhood was supposed to be, except for like a few vague, painful moments. But things are better. Things are good. I'm hesitant to even say that because the last time things were good, it was followed by a long period of bad.
So you're telling yourself something bad must be coming.
Yeah.
And if you don't tell yourself a story about the future, how do you feel right now in this room and in your life?
I feel good. I feel content. It's not perfect, but I'm okay.
So what if that is what's waiting for you? More good, more contentedness.
I haven't thought about that as a possibility.
So you are living the pain of a possible future where the pain is, there is pain before it even happens. Do you see how that's wasted energy? In this moment, you are not in pain, yet you're microdosing pain just in case it's awaiting you.
Yeah, I am.
If you could talk to your stepdad now, what would you say?
Oh man, I don't know.
If you weren't being nice, what would you say? Come on, what would you say?
I hate you.
That's it?
I hate you a lot.
What would you want to do to him? What would you want to do to your stepdad if you weren't being nice.
I wouldn't want to do anything to him, I don't think.
Come on, Izzie. What would you do to him?
Push him?
Dig deeper.
Punch him?
Okay, Izzie. Close your eyes for a moment. You are in a room. Close them.
Okay. They're closed.
Okay. You are in a room. You and your stepdad. There is a knife on the table. What are you going to do?
I'm not going to stab him.
He has your family held hostage in the room next door. Izzie, what are you going to do?
Call the cops.
It will be too late. He has a bomb strapped to your mom, and if you pick up the phone, he will hit the detonator. What are you going to do, Izzie? You have 5 seconds before he kills your entire family. 5, 4, 3.
Okay. I'd stab him. I would stab him.
Good work. Very nice work. Did you register how that felt? When you stopped trying to give the right answer and started thinking for yourself.
Sorry. What was that? That doesn't seem like it helped Izzie at all.
She's fighting her demon, Simon. She's getting real with herself.
You made her imagine her whole family dying. She wasn't thinking for herself.
What is making you feel the need to defend Izzie right now?
Because she doesn't seem okay.
So you have a mind read.
Izzie, I have a mind read that you are not okay right now. Is that true? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you believe her?
I do.
How does it feel?
Terrible. It makes me sad to see her suffering.
But that is her work to do, Simon. Maybe it's time for you to get real with yourself and all of us.
I would really rather not.
So you don't want to put in the work. Fine.
That's not what I'm saying.
Simon doesn't want to take up membership in the group, everyone. Is it my fault?
No.
Then what is stopping you from bearing it all?
Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's get real then.
Whenever you're ready.
Well, I don't know if I'm at right now.
If you don't want to share, then why are you here?
I don't even know. This was Caesar's idea. He thinks I'm intense, a control freak, that I have to figure out why I always need to be the authority in the room.
That's a great question you brought in, Beth. Why are you here? It's always good to take time to step back and assess your goals. So let's go around and say why we joined the group. Morgan, let's start with you.
I joined because I feel like I'm always surrounded by people who don't understand me, and I want to be understood. I want to be seen for me, but I'm not totally sure who that is yet. So to be understood and to discover who I am.
Great. Beth.
I feel like for the most part, life is dull. I don't know how to be in the moment or enjoy the little things. If I'm doing something thrilling, I am bored. So yeah. Basically, if I'm not fucking, I am depressed.
Thank you, Beth. Izzie?
Kind of like Morgan was saying, I don't know how to be myself, and I don't know how to think for myself because I'm consumed by making other people happy and comfortable and compromise myself to do so.
Simon? Caesar may have been the catalyst to you joining, but what keeps you coming back?
My relationship with Caesar is the most meaningful one I've had. I want to be better for him, and I want to be better for myself. I know it's not healthy to have the compulsive need to make myself the authority, no matter where I am.
I don't experience you as an authority in this room.
Yeah, I don't feel in control here.
Why not?
I feel weird saying it.
Say it.
I'm scared of women. And Morgan, I I know you don't identify that way. It's complicated. I just can I go to the bathroom again?
No.
It scares me that I'm not an authority here. That no one feels compelled to listen to or defer to me just because I'm a man, and I do that thing. Is it, code switching at work, in public, at the coffee shop, at the grocery store? I try to command to sound masculine because then I have control, and I think it's seeping into my personal life. Caesar accused me of code switching at the dinner table the other night, and I didn't know it was happening. It just felt normal. And then I come here and I try to act authentically myself, to talk like myself, present as myself, honestly, and I just get talked over. And Izzie, you want to fuck me, but I don't feel like you or any of the others really know me. No one really knows me, and I'm really fucking scared that even my husband doesn't fully know me or recognize me.
I'm really sorry. I never should have said that. And I don't mean to steamroll you. I just don't know how to act around someone that genuinely listens to me.
That's the thing. I don't genuinely listen to you. You send me paragraph-long messages, and I send these blanket, yeah, totally, or you're so right replies. You don't even want to be listened to. You just want to be told that you're right. I feel sorry for you.
Oh!
Izzie, how does it feel to hear that?
I didn't realize it was shit on Izzie Day today. I don't have that much of a response.
I'm getting a mind read. You don't like being exposed?
Yeah, Morgan, that would be correct. I don't like being exposed, especially when I didn't fucking ask for it. My childhood dog died this week. I thought I was going to talk about that today, not my sexual fantasies or my bottomless pit of validation.
We can talk about your childhood dog.
Great! His name was Rocky, too, because my parents' first dog was Rocky, and this was their second Rocky, and he had cancer, and they put him to sleep. Then my mom FaceTimed me from the vet's parking lot and showed me his limp little body in a pillowcase in the trunk of her Prius, and I didn't even get to say goodbye.
This is what I fucking mean, Izzie. You invent new ways to make us feel bad for you, so you don't actually have to be introspective.
I'm sorry about Rocky too.
Morgan.
And Simon, you're being a dick.
Can we avoid the name calling?
No, we can't. If Simon wants to be a pillar of phallic authority, then he can live with being called a fucking dick. That's what you want, Simon, right? Dick is a gendered term, and it's used towards men who are usually exerting an outsized amount of authority in a situation that doesn't require it. I don't know why I thought you were somehow different than other cis men, but apparently you have brainworms too.
Selma made me do it. I didn't want to say it.
No, I don't think it's fair for us to be guinea pigs in a social experiment where a deeply insecure man has to figure out how to not be threatened by the mere existence of other human beings.
What about Jordan?
What about him?
He's a guy, a cis man. Did anyone feel threatened by him?
To be fair, we didn't feel threatened by you until you literally say you're afraid of women.
Yeah, but he's straight, right? There wasn't some underlying tension that you had to somehow prove yourselves as fuckable or appealing to him.
We hooked up. I found him to be very attractive, and I did what I usually do with men. I found him on Instagram. I sent him a meme and started a conversation. And it turned out he was at a cafe a few blocks from my apartment. So I invited him over for a smoke. And it just escalated from there.
So you're the reason he's not here.
I mean, I haven't heard from him since we hooked up, which I will say is kind of unusual since most guys are trying to get together again in 12 hours or less.
She broke the rules, Selma.
Okay, let's stay calm. Maybe there's some wiggle room here that we can.
Sorry, wiggle room. Are you fucking kidding me?
Izzie, I want to circle back to this, but Jordan has asked to join the meeting.
Oh.
Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
We're glad you could make it.
Yeah. I hope no one minds. Okay.
Beth.
I'm sorry. This is just hilarious to me.
Sorry, is it the Cheez-Its? I can put them away.
It's everything. It's all of this.
Beth, can you communicate?
Where were you, Jordan? You just showed up more than a half a way through like it's a normal thing to do.
I was stuck on the train. I was sitting on between the bridge between Canal and DeKalb for like 25 minutes. I just walked in the door like 3 minutes ago. Why am I explaining myself?
I'm getting a mind read that you're uncomfortable.
Yeah, I am.
Why?
I don't know. I just showed up and I'm being interrogated.
Why didn't you text me?
Beth, seriously?
I don't understand.
They all know. I told everyone we fucked.
You? Seriously? We specifically said it wouldn't come up here.
I lied.
Fuck you. I told you I had trust issues. Oh.
Yeah, so let me catch you up. It's exposed everyone's deepest insecurities days, apparently. Everyone has had their turn in the barrel. You just gotta buckle up and breathe into a paper bag.
You know what? I don't want to do this.
Jordan, don't check out. Tell us what's going on. Would it help if I worked with you a bit? One-on-one?
Sure, whatever.
Okay. Close your eyes. There you go. I want you to think back to the moments during coitus with Beth.
No way. Absolutely not.
I need you to trust me, Jordan. Can you tell me if you were breastfed?
With all due respect, I don't. I can't. I wasn't even going to show up here today. I thought I'd give it a second chance, but y'all are batshit crazy.
Well, let's not use ableist language.
Attention, everyone. Selma's not even a real therapist. We're being played by her.
What?
Selma, if that's even her real name, is a fraud. How did you all even find out about her?
A flyer on the subway.
There was a sign on the community board at my gym.
I saw Selma's Facebook page.
There was an ad on a menu at the diner down the street from me.
Where did this come from?
I contacted your graduate school and there's no record of you, Selma. Guys, she's not legit.
This is completely false. I went to school under a different name.
Why?
If you must know, I witnessed a murder, and so for my own safety, I had to change my identity.
The thing is, though, I thought about that. Not you witnessing a murder, but having a different name, like if you got married or something. So I contacted the head of the program. I even sent a picture. She said she's never seen or heard of you before in her life.
Yes, because I had to undergo reconstructive surgery, Jordan, and now I'm going to have to do it all over again thanks to this little investigation.
I took it one step further and I looked up your license number. I don't even know why I even bothered looking it up when the number was TH3R4P1ST. If you write it down, you'll just see it spells therapist in letters and numbers.
Yeah, you can make your own, like a car vanity plate.
Give it up, Selma. I looked up your license. It doesn't exist. You're a fraud, a con. Anybody got something to share?
Selma, I'm getting a mind read that you were lying about being a therapist.
Oh, come
Is that
on.
true, yes or no?
Selma, is that true? Yes or no?
Okay. Yes, it's true. Do you believe me?
Yeah, I do.
Absolutely.
God, yes.
Absolutely.
100%.
How do you feel about your mind read being confirmed?
How do you think we feel, Selma?
I was asking Izzie, okay, how does it feel?
I feel like I'm going to throw up again.
Throw up is not a feeling.
Then I feel like shit. I feel fucking angry. I feel like I want to punch something. Mainly you.
How can you do this to us?
Can we all take a deep breath a moment?
No.
Fine.
No.
Fine. Can I please say just one thing? How is what I have done here any different than say Morgan's cosplaying, for example?
Ooh.
How dare you? My cosplay is not illegal. My cosplay does not fuck with innocent people's lives. People who are just trying to work on themselves and be better. People who already have huge fucking trust issues.
Listen, okay, I am just saying that a therapist is a role. I am playing a role. I provided a space where you can feel like you can open up, where you can explore your feelings without judgment. And you all authorized me to take up that role in your lives. You can't push all of the responsibility on me.
Yes, we can.
We absolutely put all the responsibility on you.
Oh, okay. But can you really sit there and tell me that you have taken nothing away from all of this, from all of our time together? That this was not helpful in your growth as people? Because if so, fine. If you can honestly tell me that I have done nothing to improve your lives in the last 8 months, I will give you each a total refund.
I mean, now that I think about it, I'm definitely worse.
I'm absolutely worse.
The feedback I've been getting back from friends recently has not been good.
My friends don't even text me back anymore.
Caesar sat me down the other night to discuss how selfish I've been lately, and I told him he was just upset that I'm finally putting myself first and embracing my self-worth. But he's absolutely right. I've been a monster. I mean, I told him that if he didn't put our clothes away the way I like, I would divorce him because Selma said that was a powerful way to set boundaries and ask for what you want.
But did it work?
No! He cried in the bathroom all night. Now he has to take a Xanax before he folds the laundry.
I've broken off 5 marriages in the last 8 months. Selma said I should go for what I want, and considering other people's feeling was for the weak.
I don't quite think I said it like that.
No, you did. I remember. You yelled it. And then you made Beth go around the room and tell everyone she didn't care about them. We all cried that day.
So sue me for trying to help.
I already texted my lawyer, who is my dad. I texted my dad. Hopefully he messages me back. Selma hosted a session with just me and my dad where she had me detail a dream I had of him where he was pregnant with me and he gave birth to me through his penis and my head just ripped right in half and baby me watched my dad bleed out of his torn up wiener. So yeah, our relationship hasn't been the same since.
Are you even sorry?
I am sorry. I am sorry that you all weren't able to accept my help, that you were resistant to the process.
I'm irate. I just want to trust people. I want to be seen and I wanted to be, I don't know, nurtured for once.
Morgan, this is why you're my favorite. You're just a little bird. I can help you. I can chew up worms and spit them into your little open mouth while you trust me implicitly with your veiny eyes shut.
All right, I think it's time to go.
Wait, please. Before we go, can I ask one question, Jordan?
Fine.
Why did you come back? If you knew all this.
Oh, well, you're the only therapist who will call me back, and you have a super reasonable fee. And it's ridiculously hard to find somebody. And once you do the copay, it's like through the roof, even if they take your insurance at all. Also, I just got laid off, so I really didn't have much to do. And, I thought it would be pretty interesting. But I will say, I mostly feel sad. I really did like you all. And I wasn't sure if I should even expose Selma and pop this whole bubble, and I know we're all kind of, having a hard time financially, most of us. And so that's kind of a big part why I thought this was the ethical thing to do.
Nice. How does it feel to take advantage of people that can't afford better therapists?
I am just a cog in a machine. You can't blame me for a broken system.
Before we all go, will we even see each other again?
Maybe in another life.
Simon, if you could just give me a chance.
No, that was a mistake. Sorry. Okay. Ready to hang up now.
Wait, Beth. I didn't text you because I didn't know what would happen after today. But if you want, we can meet for real and we can actually get to know each other.
I think I need some space.
That's fair.
I guess this is it.
Take care of yourselves.
Oh, thank you, Morgan.
Not you. Not you.
Tough but fair.
Well, this has been super fucked up, but I'll miss you all.
Me too.
Same.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It was a pleasure. Even though we couldn't see you or hear you, we knew you were there. We are raising money for the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI, and you'll see down below in the description box a link so that you can donate to that wonderful organization. There was no charge for this performance, so we're asking for your help in raising money for this amazing organization. It is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we just want to be able to give as much as we can. So thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night.
Thanks. Bye.